just a castaway. An island lost at sea, oh. More another lonely day. With no one here but me, oh. More loneliness than any man could bear. Rescue me before I fall into despair. I'll send an SOS to the world. Send an SOS to the world. I hope that someone gets mine. I hope that someone gets my message in a bottle. Message in a bottle. A year has passed since I wrote my note, but I should have known right from the start. Years passed since I wrote my note, but I should have known right from the start. Only hope can keep us together. Love can mend your heart, but no. Love can mend your life, but love can break your heart. I'll send an SOS to the world. I'm sending an SOS to the world. I hope that someone gets mine. I hope that someone gets mine. I hope that someone gets my message in a bottle. Message in a bottle. Oh, il y a quelqu'un là sur le livre de visage. N'hésitez pas de dire bonjour à tout le monde. There's someone there on the Book of Faces. It's not telling me who you are. Perhaps the moderator, to make sure I'm not talking about any verboten subjects. But please do say hi. Just tap a... Okay. So that was a Message in a Bottle by the Police. Still trying to get that down. It's rather demanding of dexterity. Let me look. I promise I'll have this down for one day. Oh, you're back. Someone is back on the Book of Faces. Vous êtes de retour sur le livre de visage. Bonjour, bon après-midi. Comment allez-vous? C'est qui là? Je ne peux pas voir. I can't see who you are, so please just tap a note and say hello. It's not indicating who might be joining us at the moment. Regardless, now it's time for an art update. Okay, so here, haven't had much change since yesterday. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sand this down one more time with 180 grit paper just to get it as smooth as possible. Try to get all the nubs off of there. I don't know if we can see that today, but anyway, you get the idea. So then I'm going to put this motive on there. Now what I did was I printed out this, this is a tracing of the painting behind me, a detail of this painting. It's called 6 Rue de Gary, or 6 Rue de Gary, as I like to say. And so if you saw yesterday's video, this was 3 pages of A4 paper. Now A4, if you're not European, you might be asking yourself, what is that? And it's sort of the European version of letter paper. It's called A4, and there's a system. The system, I do not know what it's called. I apologize for that. But the idea is, this is, you know, letter paper is 8.5 by 11 inches. It's rather arbitrary. But this is actually 21 by 29.7 centimeters. 29.7. Now the idea with that is I'm not going to be able to show you here, but it's proportional. So if you fold this A4, 29.7 centimeters, in half, it becomes A5. Now the A5 is the same proportion as the A4, so what you could do is you could draw a diagonal line and they would hit the corners perfectly. Now you'll notice that if you do that with 8.5 by 11, it's not going to turn out like that. You're going to have a folded page that's a little bit wider than the proportion of an 8.5 by 11 leather paper. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. So I pieced this together. What I did was I used this method where you lay the pages on top of each other and then you slice them down where they overlap, and then you piece them together, side by side. And I used this sellotape, or Scotch tape. It's like Kleenex. Tissue is to Kleenex as sellotape is to Scotch. And you put this on here, and so I can write, and I put it on the face side, because on the reverse side, I don't have it with me, but I'm going to put some graphite on here. And then what it's going to do is going to make a sort of homemade carbon paper. And I'm not going to do any semi-stat. I'm just going to transfer this image onto this canvas like that. So it's going to be basically penciled onto the canvas. And then I'll go from there, coloring it in with acrylic paint and ink and black and white ink. So that's what's going on with this one right here, 40 by 40 centimeters. But this one right here, it's 6 Rue de Guerre. It's not very impressive, but I did get the eave finished today. All of these details here. And I did get this gable finished. Look at that, isn't that fun? So, got one down, only got 5 more to go. Now, to tell the truth, I'm feeling a bit under the weather, so things are a little bit, when you're under the weather a little bit and you're just like, it's hard to concentrate and you just feel sort of shaky and tired. That's the case. The coof is back here, and the fucking retards are going to try to make people put on face diapers again in the public transportation because they do so much. They're so effective. So I was curious because everyone's got the coof going around, and as I've been stabbed 0 times, I thought, but I did get an old school version, so I'm rather confident in my ability to resist, so to speak. And there are 2 people here watching, and so I gave myself a little nasal rape kit last night. Negative. I just can't fucking get it. So that's the case. But anyway, any of you got any questions? Who's there watching, huh? Well, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to see what the Warrior of the Light has to say about the situation. So if anyone out there can give me a number between 25 and 157, I'll read that page. This is a page of... God damn it, I keep forgetting this word. It's a short little story with a moral. It's not a parable, it's not a fable. It's my woman told me the name the other day, and she's not even Anglophone by birth. I do remember that it has the abla part in the word. So, God damn it. Well, if anyone knows, just type it out for us. So, actually, I might have it written down somewhere. A parable? Okay, yeah, I guess it is parable. So these are a bunch of parables. So, I'm going to use the magic coin method. If everyone's too shy, I don't blame you for being shy. Okay, so 50, 100, 101, 151. Good. So we don't have to do any further alchemy. Get it? Alchemy? Paulo Coelho? Une foule de gens se tient au milieu de la route, dans le chemin qui mène au paradis. A group of people, a crowd of people, is blocking the middle of the road, blocking the road which leads to paradise. The Theuritan Demand. Pourquoi les pécheurs? The Puritan asks, why the sinners? Et le moraliste crie, le prostituée veut faire partie du banquet. The moralist cries, the prostitute wants to join in the banquet. Le gardien de valeurs sociales s'exclame. The guardian of the social values exclaims, comment pardonner à la femme adultère si elle a péché? How can we pardon the adulterous woman if she has sinned? Le pénitent arrache ses vêtements. The penitent one tears off his clothes. Pourquoi soigner un aveugle qui ne pense qu'à sa souffrance et ne remercie jamais? Why heal a blind man that thinks only of his own suffering and never thanks anyone ever? L'ascète dit en s'agitant. The ascetic says in an agitated manner, tu laisses la femme répandre sur tes cheveux une huile précieuse, pourquoi ne pas la vendre et acheter de la nourriture? You let the woman comb her hair with a precious oil. Why not sell it to buy food? En souriant, Jésus tient la porte ouverte. Smiling, Jesus holds the door open. Et les gueux de la lumière entrent, malgré les crises d'hystérie. And the words of the light enter, despite the cries of hysteria. Well, that's rather obtuse, if that's the word. Anyway, anyone got any questions about art, music, philosophy, life, recipes, directions, morals? I'm going to go down to the second part. Walked out this morning, don't believe what I saw. 100 million bottles washed up on the shore. Seems I'm not alone at being alone. 100 billion castaways looking for a home. I'll send an SOS to the world. I'll send an SOS to the world. I hope that someone gets mine. I hope that someone gets mine. Message in a bottle. Message in a bottle. Message in a bottle. I really gotta go. Ciao for now. Hey, subscribe to my YouTube channel. The link is in the profile on the, or you can ask for link is in the profile on Instagram, or you can ask for it here on the Book of Faces in the comments, because that way I can make videos longer than 15 minutes. Ciao.